Hi, I'm Bill Atwood. This is Words in Motion ELA. Today we're doing the key vocabulary words and skills for narrative writing. That's the kind of writing where you're telling a story. What is Words in Motion? Words in Motion is when we pair a visual, a gesture in this case, with a key skill or a vocabulary word. Why do we do it? Kids will remember it better. Research shows 32% better with a visual. Second, we can check for understanding. You can put up a sample of work, you say to kids, what's that? And they go like this, and you know that they know it's onomatopoeia. So that's why we do it, to help them remember and to check for understanding. So let's get started right away with some of the key words we need for narrative writing. In another place on the website, you might find this poster, www.vanshops.com. That's an acronym to help you remember some of these key gestures. So let's get started. For a story, you need a when. When. I point to my watch, when. When. You need a who, a character. Who, when, and you need a where. And I usually go in that order. When, who, and where. Last week, my brother and I were coming home from school. So that's when, who, and where. That's basically your setting and your characters. Then, in the next part, you have, you need dialogue. So I'm going like this. Now, this could be dialogue spoken, blah, 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 or it could be what the character is thinking and how they're reacting. So you need dialogue or reactions in your story. Then you've got Van Shops. So you got verbs. I usually do this, running, you have vivid verbs. You got adjectives, sensory adjectives, what it smells like, tastes like, looks like, feels like, sensory adjectives. And you got nouns, persons, places, things, or ideas. It's much better to be specific. A specific noun is way better than a vague noun. Doberman Pinscher, pit bull, is better than dog. So you got your verbs and your nouns. You have adjectives. Then you have simile. So I usually go like this. Simile, it's when you compare one thing with something other. Fluffy like a cloud. Angry like a volcano. Simile. So V-A-N-S-H, shops, and H is hyperbole. Like this, you exaggerate. I was so hungry I could eat a horse. Hunger, the roller coaster was up in the clouds. It was so high. So exaggeration. Van Shops, H-O, onomatopoeia. Onomatopoeia. Often I go, whap, bang, boom, hiss. These are sound words, so you have onomatopoeia. Then of course you have punctuation for effect. Exclamation point, ellipsis, ellipsis. Question marks, you want to use your punctuation marks sometimes for effect. Finally, we have personification. Kind of an advanced skill. I usually use a lightning bolt. The lightning danced and darted across the sky. Personification. So that would be personification. Finally, we have a few words. We have the punctuation marks, as I said. Then we have the senses. So I usually go like this. Make sure your writing is very sensory. We have don't tell me, show me. Don't tell me, show me. The teacher was angry. You're telling me, show me. Her face was red. Her veins were popping out. So don't, I wave my finger, don't tell me, show me. We have connecting words, words that hold it together. Also, suddenly, after that, all of a sudden, connecting words. We have a hook to open it or a closer. How do you want to open it? Hook, maybe with dialogue, or close it up, end with a thought or a reflection. That was the worst day ever. And then finally, you want to make sure you explode the moment. Boom, take a small moment and explode the moment. So those are some of the really important words for narrative writing. Finally, I usually use the Pixar formula. If you Google Pixar formula, you'll find that the people at Pixar Pictures created this great formula, which makes perfect sense to me. So basically it's when, who, where. And then I go every day until one day. Because of that, until finally. So you might start off your story with a when. Last week, my brother and I were walking home. It was a beautiful day and we were talking about baseball. Suddenly, there was a mean dog up ahead. It had fangs, it was growling, grrr, and it was about to jump out of us. Because of that, we ran like crazy all the way down the block. Then the dog stopped and let us go. And then we were realizing we should never walk on that street again. And that's basically it. Thanks.